Joined by our resident film critic, Grae Drake. We had you on Monday. Good to have you on twice this week.
Yes.
We start with the American Society of Magical Negros. Is this the one that's going to be up for an Oscar next year?
Listen, I think this one might be one that people are talking about for a really long time, at the very least, okay? Because Justice Smith, we've seen him before in movies like Detective Pikachu and Dungeons and Dragons. He's playing a young man named Aaron, and Aaron is a very creative, gentle spirit. He's a young black man, and he is approached by David Alan Grier, who has a very strange proposition. Hey, Aaron, he says, why don't you join our secret magical society of black people whose only job is to make white people comfortable?
Oh.
So this movie has a lot to say. Obviously, it's very political. It's very satirical. It's super funny, but it's also really drives its point home in a great way. I loved it, and I saw it a long time ago and really remember it.
Oh, okay.
All right. Also, Frida, what's up with that?
So this documentary we might actually be hearing about. Okay, so pay attention because Amazon Prime has this one. Now, I've read about her, I've seen fictional movies, I know her art, but I have never realized that Frida Kahlo is this woman presented in this documentary.
Oh, wow.
So it draws directly from her journals, all of her accounts of her own personal stories. It takes her photographs and her art, which, by the way, is animated in the documentary. And it presents Frida as an actual person and not just a symbol. Because I think that's what's happened to her with such iconic art. We don't treat her like a real person, and this documentary fixes that problem.
And she's very much tied to Diego Rivera, of course, and I'm sure we hear about that in
Very much so. We get all the tea, girl.
Just as I said that.
What's the story with the eyebrow?
I mean, she doesn't go into it because there's way too many more interesting things about her, I guess. And it is such a wonderful documentary. It is.
I can't wait to see that.
Just sensational, must watch.
Prime Video.
Yes.
Okay, this one is a romance thriller, Love Lies Bleeding.
Everybody strap in. Because Kristen Stewart is playing Lou. She manages a gym. And it's in a very dusty, quiet little town where not much happens until this beautiful bodybuilder named Jackie comes into town. And they fall in like together with each other until something really terrible happens in the heat of the moment. But I don't want to tell anybody anything more because this movie is really one of those about the joy of discovery. So all you need to know is that it's moody, it's really sexy, it's a little fantastical, has just a little bit of gore, and the trepidation that I had watching this movie is off the charts.
Oh, good. Really
loved this one. And so for my A24 fans out there, like Problemista that came out recently, they have a second Grand Slam out of the park, and that's baseball metaphor.
Ed Harris?
Yeah, that was Ed Harris.
Ed Harris with the world's most upsetting hairdo. And it is, I just loved this. It's really an unusual, unique film. It's exactly what A24 does.
I think you sold it.
Yeah.
Very
good
week.
So watch them all this week.
I know. Great week. Look at that.
After the Oscars. Very nice.
After the marathon.
And now we'll be like Pacino and just be like,
and my eyes see Oppenheimer.